Alright, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Hope everyone have an amazing day. Ain't this problem? See, the eyebrows, when I look in one mirror, they fine. When they come up here, it tells the truth. So, one day I'll get it right. Oh my God. Alright, so, update. So, what's going on is, in my current situation still, however, I'm going through a lot of different emotions. So I know, like, the past couple of videos, I've been a little bit more direct. Like, I'm always direct, but my energy is a little bit different. I'm at peace, but I'm not at the same time. It's weird. It's like, in my current moment, I'm at peace, but I am also dealing with a past moment at the same time, and I'm doing everything to keep that energy at, how can I say it, neutralized, I guess you can say. So this is what's going on. I know the other day I did a video and I was talking about how I was dealing with Ye in the past moment where he was going through his breakdown. So I've been going through a lot of different emotions, which is crazy. I haven't felt like this in about like a year, okay? As always, I'm in my little rocking chair. But I haven't felt like this in about a year. And that's what's screwing with me. Because it's like, we ain't about this life. Feeling low. Like, it's like, even though I'm in a super high vibration, it's that little bit is still too much for me, okay? So, what's going on is this. First and foremost, I want to apologize to Ye first, because I had to realize that, yes, he finally pulled his power back, but even though he's pulled his power back, I'm still dealing with past life situations. So there's been a lot of confusion, because I'm just thinking about the fact he pulled his power back, but I keep forgetting that Diddy had the power too. Because yesterday there was a lot of different things that was going on in my head that was like, okay, you keep showing me certain things too many times, and it making me feel some type of way. And that's what made me kind of like, I'll be honest, I kind of like deleted a lot of stuff. Nothing bad, it's just pictures and stuff, because it's like I needed my mind cleared. Because I'm at a point where I did all the work. I did everything I was supposed to do for myself. And I love myself that much that I know my standards and boundaries is like, you can't, like for me, I used to have certain standards and boundaries, but then I end up giving in. Okay, maybe one more chance. Okay, we'll try again. I can't do that no more. It's like, do you come correct, or you go a different direction? And it's not that a person can't have moments, but we ain't gonna have outside moments. We're not gonna have disrespectful moments. We're not gonna, anything that affects my mental, spiritual, and physical, we can't have those, okay? If it make it to the point that it caused a breakdown for any of those things, we can't have it. And I'm a very strong person, by the way. However, excuse me, if you want loyalty, I expect loyalty. Whatever you expect, I expect the same. You understand? So it's like, don't think just because I say the words, they don't mean nothing. It mean a lot. So, what's going on is, right now I'm going through a phase where when Ye was going through his mental, Diddy was pretending to be him. And Diddy was trying to get in my ear, because I tell you, I keep hearing like, I keep hearing like, I'm coming. Give me 1 second, y'all. So I keep hearing like, I'm coming in my ear, or it's like it's like sexual thoughts and stuff, and I'm like, I already told you, I ain't about to think about nothing like that right now. I have to keep my energy clear. Like, I have, like, physically, I haven't did nothing like 4 years, 4.5 years, nothing, okay? However, it's like the thoughts. I gotta be careful with thoughts, because those thoughts can give out energy, okay? So I don't want to have those thoughts. I can talk about things, but I gotta be mindful how far I talk, so that I don't have those thoughts, because that's how they cipher my energy. And I've been noticing, like, I had this kind of communication with him. Why is it he's saying, or why is it that, excuse me, there's moments I'm catching myself getting caught up in the moment where I'm thinking things. I'm like, hold up, that's too far. And it's because it's Diddy from his past life pretending to be A. And this was what's going on. The past couple of days is where he's at that point where he realizing the deal is over. It's up, time's up. That I'm confident in who I am now, and he can't use my spirit anymore. He can't take advantage of me anymore. So it's like his way to try to plead, like, let me get into your energy, come on, because I had to shut down. I had to shut down, because if I give a little bit, they'll take a mile. So I had to shut down, which is not fair to Ye at the same time, because technically Ye been trying to do the right thing the whole entire time. Is just he had to play a role like an undercover cop that doing a drug bust. It's something like that. And in this process, I keep trying to remind myself on certain things, and it's like it still triggers. I'm human. It still triggers, because it's like, why did we have to go through all of this to get to this point? However, so what's going on is Diddy is trying to plead to me. He know he's going to court. This is before he go to court. And he's pleading to me. He needs that energy, because if he cloaks himself in that energy, people get scared. That's why they take so much from me, because people can feel that energy and they can project that energy, and that's how they got away with a lot of cases and stuff. So when it comes to so if y'all remember, right before he did a raid, before they did a raid at his house, there was a party he went at, and he was sitting at the table looking all scared. Yeah, that was because he realized, I don't care no more. And he realized he don't have his safety net. It wasn't the fact that I was doing stuff because I wanted to. I was being held hostage. But because I started learning who I was, they couldn't hold that over my head anymore. And see, when that raid happened, you notice his boys was there, right? He was setting his kids up, because he know his kids was a part of this whole thing. He was setting them up. He already knew they was coming. That's why he was gone. He was hoping that his kids would go to jail and take the rap for him, but it didn't go down like that. It went to him. I tell you, that was part of it. Anyway, but yeah, he was so desperate. He was trying to set his own kids up. He was trying to set them up. That's why they was there and he was gone. All right. Anyway, so in this process, he still was trying to get my energy. Ye fully pulled his energy out after Diddy was in court. Okay, and this is how I know, because if y'all notice, like I tell you before, there was no pictures of him out on the internet. None. Everything was fake, AI, old pictures or something like that, but no current pictures of what he truly looked like. And I was noticing that. I'm like, why there's no current pictures? Because I can tell by the pictures. I could tell by a past picture if you was on Demon Time, and I could tell by a current picture if you're still on Demon Time or not. And so when he was in jail, he still was on Demon Time. That's why he had certain things done out here in the world. Certain people went missing, certain people was killed, certain things got tore up in different ways. And so in that time, he kept trying, in that moment, the past couple of days, he been trying to get me to save him. So it's like, he been doing everything to get me to save him, like, help me, I care about you, I love you type thing, which is fake. And that's why I've been like feeling the way I feel, because it's like, oh, I don't want you. I never liked Diddy like that. Okay, never. Like, I listened to the music and stuff, but he wasn't even something to look at for me. Okay. But anyway, so that's what has been going on. So again, I apologize for having to shut my energy down, but I have to protect not just myself, but you and the rest of us that are working together, in order for this mission to work the way it needs to. But see, this is why I tell y'all, be mindful how you communicate with people, because until you get true information and the facts, once something come out of your mouth, you can't take it back because it's in somebody's head. Now, the most in this situation, I might say, look, right now I'm just going to focus on myself and I'm pushing forward, which was genuine, because when you got a lot of negative energy and that's all you feeling is like popping in, popping out, of course, that would make anyone say, you know what, I can't keep doing the same thing. So, as you hear how I talk, this is how I've been talking to him through the videos or telepathically. I don't yell, I don't scream at him, I don't do none of that, because again, it's not what you it's not what you say, it's how you say things, because you never know. What if you do decide to be with a person? At the end of the day, that make a person look at you a different way and be like, hold on, what am I actually talking to? What am I actually dealing with? Because when y'all in relationships, a lot of times when somebody says something you don't like, oh, now you telling them exactly how you feel. You ain't this, you ain't that, you ain't this. And then it make a person realize, oh, okay, you've been feeling these ways the whole time. But you want me back, you want to be with me, and you wonder why people go to someone else, or they start having other prospects, or they might start thinking about exes and all of that. Because when people get mad, ain't no different than females. What y'all do, y'all could be friends, even guys do it. Y'all could be friends, and then as soon as they do something you don't like, oh, your hair is ugly, look at your face, look at your body, look at this. And guys, like, look at, you ain't no man, you this, you that. And then find out what you was fussing about wasn't even that serious, or it was falsified. Now you lost a friendship, or now that person gonna fake you out every single time, pretend they're your friend, but then talk about you behind your back. If y'all are, like, for relationships, if you are in a relationship, you gotta remember that's still your best friend. Hopefully that's your best friend and not just a acquaintance. You know the word. If that's your best friend, then you're going to talk to them like a best friend the right way, okay? Because you understand that friendship is what is holding y'all together the most. Because you know that even when the relationship ain't working, you still got that friend that understands. You understand? But if you don't have that friendship, of course, what you have to hold on to, it's like the friendship is the glue to everything. It reminds you how much of a bond y'all truly had at the beginning before you got into the relationship. But if you get into a relationship and don't know a person, then you wondering why it's hard to glue things back together, because y'all ain't got nothing to really connect y'all. You don't have nothing strong enough to hold y'all. You don't have nothing stable enough to keep y'all from falling. So you wonder why other people come into your relationships and put their glue to it, because guess what? They friends with these other people, and you're wondering why you are tied to somebody else, a bondage to somebody else. So that's how that goes. And just to let you know, he already know what was going on, but it's, I still have to go along with the flow of things. So if y'all saw one of my videos during the daytime, he was flickering, like the energy. He's not physically here, but he's spiritually here, and he was flickering. I did do another video last night, later on last night, but I never posted it because he's like, I turned gold. And I started getting real dark gold. Then I started noticing that ain't me. That's him. He's putting himself in front of me. And it's like a transparent. You can't see him, but you can see me getting super dark gold. It's because he's like, he put himself in front of my camera to make me look like that. Because he has energy too. So y'all gonna get to the point, y'all gonna start noticing more things on how he operate his energy, which could be weird in one way when y'all look. Some people that might be freaked out about stuff, but it is what it is. You understand? So y'all might start seeing him do certain things sometimes to try to get my attention, because I had to stop the video, because I ain't like, I smirk, and I'm supposed to be like, I'm supposed to be thugged out, like, and I smirk, and I'm like, he can't see that. So I had to cut it off, See, that's the thing about something. When you dealing with somebody that you look at as a friend, even when you're mad, they make you happy. And you got to stand strong, because that's how they get you sometimes. They know how to play those chords, those strings, and you got to be strong in it. So I had to play this thug out like, no. But I smirked a little bit, and I was like, God, dog. So it's not that I'm trying to hold on to something, but until I know what's going on, it's like, how can I say it? Don't allow someone to control your energy, but you have to be mindful that a person is not playing with your energy. And what I mean is, another thing about someone you look at as a friend or best friend, they know how to make you smile, even when you're mad. And you got to be careful, because sometimes that's how they can get you too. They can woo you that way, and it's like, I got to stay firm, I got to stay strong. It ain't the fact that I'm trying to hold a grudge, but until I know what's going on, I'm going to have to distance myself. Hey, you stay in your corner, I stay in my corner. It ain't that I can't see you or know that you're there, but it's just like, let me get the information, because I don't want to be a sucker. I don't want to sit back and allow you into my energy and then you playing me. So give me the space, because if you really want me and you really want to make something work, you're going to understand my space as well, and know that I'm not doing this to break us. I'm doing this to strengthen us. Now, if you on dumb time, then it is what it is. So, it's just, you got to know how to communicate in ways and let people know. And this goes for any relationship or friendship. I don't care if it's family. I don't care if it's friends, co-workers, people that is not your friends, but you have to do projects with, like school. Even people in your classes, you got to do these things as well with that. Sometimes you got to be careful, because some people, they do know how to get underneath your skin the right way and stuff like that. So, just be mindful, okay? Just be mindful. Pay attention. Remember who you are. Remember who you are, and then you got to worry about somebody telling you who you are. On that note, y'all, I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all have a blessed day.